Hi everyone, today a review of Thinkway's Talking Ultra Buzz action figure. This was, if you're not aware, Ultra Buzz was essentially the original design for the utility belt Buzz. Before that was fully scrapped, this design and just the basic utility belt was used. But Mattel and Thinkway both made different versions. Mattel had a 12-inch figure and just a couple other ones, but they were called Talking Techno Gear for some reason, and then these were called Ultra Buzz, which is, I think, what they were supposed to use for the movie. But Thinkway, unfortunately, never really made a standard, just like 12-inch Ultra Buzz figure. They did make a 12-inch Ultra Buzz figure, but he was part of a wake-up system or something. But essentially, it's a super rare figure where he has a clock like literally jabbed into his chest, so it's definitely not a standard looking Ultra Buzz figure, I guess, or just a Thinkway Buzz figure. So this is not a 12-inch figure. This is from the smaller scale 8-inch figure line, which these are rare. I'm not sure how rare these are. I genuinely forgot I didn't make a review of this Buzz, so I'm doing it now just because I need to. But yeah, here he is. He's kind of at a weird angle. He has to do the splits. But yeah, his head has a lighter purple. If you can tell the hood there. The head also does not rotate. And inside is solid gray the whole way back. It's just one piece, there's no paint. And the hood does go up and down, as you'd expect. There is a yellow button here instead of a green one, which I think is kind of interesting. Different design for the whole chest bit there. The wing button obviously doesn't work because this doesn't have wings, and that says, I don't know if you can make that out, it says Lightyear 2000. Tubes there are kind of the same, or not really the same, but they're the same color that the Thinkway Buzz is used. Arms have the standard Thinkway rotation that you'd expect. Hands do not, these do not like go in the fingers, which is as the 8-inch figure lines all were. He also has a actual working laser, despite the fact that there is no laser light. It does make laser sounds, which I believe there's also a talking bottle kit Buzz of this design, and I don't think that one has a laser because they're built apart. So yeah, so it is just a standard laser. And you can see there is the waist, which obviously rotates, and the belt, which is like a solid green version of the utility belt. And then the legs, which unfortunately on mine, they're kind of loose, so he gets really weak in the knees, he can hardly stand. But yeah, there is some nice paint detailing on here. There's the back. It's very clearly intentional, the paint not being on the back here. But yeah. The paint is also on the feet here in this nice design, and the feet do move as these all do. And the back jetpack here, you can see this is where the batteries go in, and it's a completely different design. I think it's also slightly different from the Techno Gear Buzz that Mattel had. And the wings are also made of a soft plastic. You can see where the ends there, just so you can tell. That was an awful camera angle, I'm sorry. They do also come out, which this is what they look like when removed. I think they're basically identical. That is essentially it for this figure. It is just a standard Buzz figure. I mean, I guess I forgot about the phrases, so I will do a separate phrase video for this, but there's some of them.
I am part of the Ultra Protection Unit. I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion.
So they are completely different. It's kind of hard to tell, but they are like not normal Thinkway lines. They are not like reused or anything. I think except for one, all Space Rangers report for sector duty, which was used in the Interstellar ones, is reused in this one. But I think mine's at a lower pitch, so it sounds a bit different from my other ones. But yeah, so the phrases are unique. All in all, this is obviously a very unique Buzz figure. He looks great. I really like his design. It's kind of sad that they didn't have the time to actually implement this into the movie. Definitely looks I think a lot better than Mattel's, which, yeah. But yeah, that is basically it for this figure. Yeah, like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you later.